Okay, the rebuild, this is an update on it, and it's pretty much done. I mean, there might be one or two small tweaks I need to do, but for now the pond is finished, and I've had quite a few people ask me about my filtration system, so I'm going to go over that right now, starting with the skimmer. Alright, this is where I keep my skimmer, under this false rock. Sorry about the shadow. Lift up the rock. There is the top of the skimmer. These are ballasts for built-in UV lights that are in the skimmer. That is one UV light, and that is two UV lights. Skimmer basket. Water flows in the basket, goes to the sides, through the UV lights, around the back, through this pad, and into that area where it's sucked up into the pipe. And put the lid back on and cover it back up with the rock on the top, and that's that. Next, I have a retro bottom drain with a bubbler built on top of it. As you can see, there's the bubbler. I also have a remote control so I can turn on and off the bubbler. I turn it off when I'm feeding the fish, or just when I want to, sit and enjoy and look at the fish. So I'm going to turn it off, just like that. And I think what we can do is zoom in, and if you can see that little round black object, that is the retro bottom drain with the bubbler on top. I'm going to zoom back out. Sorry. There's the fishies. And I'm going to turn the bubbler back on with the remote. And that's the second part of my filtration system. So I have the skimmer and the bottom drain going into the filter. Inside here are my actual filters and pumps. I just built the gate to cover everything up, even though this is the back of my system. But we're going to walk up here. I'm going to open the gate, and that is my filters and pumps. So I will describe now what's going on. These two lines here, 1, 2. This one is coming from the retro bottom drain. This one is coming from the skimmer. Their flow is controlled by these two valves. They Y. They are pulled into the pump. The pump goes up and Y's again. One Y goes into the left filter, one Y goes into the right filter. The filter, the bead filter on the left, is actually filled with K1. It does not do a whole lot of mechanical cleaning, but is a ton of biological, because it is really filled up with K1. This one on the right is filled with all beads, and a lot, and it just crystallizes the water. Also does some biological, but it really cleans the water well. Out of the two filters, I have 1, 2. Each one has its own line out. Okay, those lines go down out from underneath the wall in the ground and up into this fairly large waterfall box. Lift up this another fake rock, and there's the waterfall box underneath that goes to the waterfall. In the waterfall box, I have about 6 to 8 inches of metallipads. I also have a polishing pad, which I clean when I do my maintenance. And then it goes through 4 full large bags of more K1. There's a ton of K1 in here also. And then after it goes through the K1, it comes out the top and goes down the waterfall and back into the pond. So if there's any questions, feel free to let me know. But that is my system. I have about 40 fish in there in a 5,000 gallon pond, and my biologicals are perfect. and my water is absolutely crystal clear. I don't use any clarifier. I just put some bio pump in there once in a while, and that's it. Thank you.